Right now, some breaking news out of Naugatuck tonight, where several investigations are happening after racist and violent social media posts appeared that were allegedly written by the police chief's daughter. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell spoke with officials and the teenager who had the messages.
Well, Mark, the messages you're about to see are racist and violent. The mayor says they were made 2 years ago and were brought to his attention today. Now, 3 investigations are underway tonight, and one of the first things they're going to try to determine is if the messages are truly the words of the police chief's teenage daughter. I'll make my dad drive with lights and sirens, and if we see any black people, we will shoot them. My dad is now officially police chief, so that means he's more advanced in shooting black people than he was a couple minutes ago. These are 2 of the 6 messages that popped up on social media this afternoon. Naugatuck's mayor confirms it contains images of Police Chief Stephen Hunt's daughter.
We condemn all acts of racism and bigotry in any form at all times.
Naugatuck Mayor Warren Hess, alongside the Police Commission Chairman Ralph Roper Jr. and the Deputy Police Chief Colin McAllister, announcing 3 investigations tonight, an independent one, an internal one, and one from the school department, because the chief's wife is the assistant principal at Naugatuck High.
The pictures and the statements were from about 2 years ago.
Many are wondering why the screenshots of these messages were unearthed now.
This is not something I'm doing out of spite, but something I'm doing out of care for the town of Naugatuck, because they should no longer be lied to.
16-year-old Jake Stankiewicz says the chief's daughter sent the messages to him privately 2 years ago when they used to be friends. We got the permission of his legal guardian before conducting this interview.
They were sent to me, and I had screenshotted them, and I was told to delete them, as I did, but they were backed into my iCloud where I discovered them yesterday.
We asked Stankiewicz why he waited 2 years to share this.
He sits in a very high position of power within the town, and it's hard to want to challenge that.
Stankiewicz says he was 13 at the time and Hunt was 14. He believes the chief's daughter sent it to him as a joke. He shares his goal behind exposing the alleged messages.
I just hope, people in positions of power are more accountable for their actions, and we can do something to combat the rampant racism everywhere.
We asked the mayor if the Hunts could be held responsible for their child's alleged actions.
But it's a very good question. The answer is to be determined.
In the joint statement made tonight, town officials did praise the characters of both Chief Hunt and his wife. The mayor confirms he spoke with the chief today.
It's obviously very disconcerting, and it's a family issue, and I'm sure they're home right now working on it.
Now, both Chief Hunt and his wife are still employees. The mayor says they are not on leave as these multiple investigations continue. Now, we looked for a comment from the Hunts tonight. They did not respond. We're here in Naugatuck tonight. Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.